Welcome everyone to our Sunday evening meditation. It is April something, it's Easter 2022, and we're really glad that you're here. So we are here to do a little energy forecast, and last week was all about Hexagram 42, and it was the endings of things and all about the cycles of development and maturation. And now, since yesterday, we are into it's Hexagram 3 or gene key number 3. And this is all about beginnings. And it is this really dynamic power of initiation. And we are in the quarter of initiation. We've been in the quarter of initiation for quite some time. And we have a couple more weeks and we're going to leave the quarter of initiation and move into the quarter of civilization and form. So what we're in right now and we're kind of wrapping up is this sort of mental and spiritual energy, and still having a lot to do with initiation. So last week when we ended things, now we have the energy for brand new beginnings. And in some texts, it's called difficulty at the beginning. In the original I-Ching, it's difficulty at the beginning, because what we have is this lots of energy. And at the beginning of things, there's all these moving parts. It can be very chaotic. It can be confusing at the beginning. And there's a lot of energy that is coming at the beginning. So what we need to be is have this kind of bigger picture, which we talk about a lot. It comes up quite a bit, is having the bigger picture and the trust that cosmos and order and harmony will come eventually out of the chaos. And that is another basic rhythm of life. We have all the moving parts, and then all the moving parts and the patterns will come into a harmonious whole and an orderedness to it. And then it will start those moving parts again, and it will go into chaos and order. And life is this movement from chaos to cosmos. And we are at this brand new beginning this week. For the next few days, it goes from April 16 to April 21. And what I thought was interesting is that this is the energy like of the sun. So this is radiating out this new beginning energy. And then we look at the inside, the polarity of that, and that's the earth. That hexagram is hexagram 50, which is the cauldron. And that's such a beautiful image to like bring this grounding balance to this frenetic, chaotic energy at the beginning. And if you feel that, if anything new is starting in your life, or you feel chaos or confusion, go to the cauldron and just this image of the cauldron that holds and maintains and guards the seed of new possibilities. You can think of, the acorn that contains this beautiful blueprint of new beginning, but it needs all the right kind of things to happen. It can get smashed really easily by a car, or
eaten by a squirrel.
Like it's chaotic and confusing at the beginning for this little acorn or a seed. And yeah, so I just love that image that the polarity of the hexagram 3 is the 50, and it brings in this grounding, nurturing of the cauldron. So it's just a beautiful image to keep in mind for this week as we just play with this new beginning. And the other thing I wanted to say too is that it's new beginnings or not. And I think it's equally powerful to not begin something when you don't feel that it's right. So it's like when it feels right, when there's this momentum, and when it's a big yes, then you have that power to move. But until you have that power and that yes with your whole body and being, it's equally okay to just go, not right now. Because remember last week, it was the cycles of development and maturation. Just because there's this high potential for beginning doesn't mean you have to. You might feel the pressure of it, you might feel the possibility of it, yet you can also relax with it and allow no new beginning to begin right now. So there you go.
Amazing. Was cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's quite an amazing time that we're living in, that we have the luxury to be actually aware of what is happening and seeing it unfold in the world. I think that's almost like a little miracle, even though it's not easy, but it is quite amazing. So with that, let's give yourself a little wriggle. Find a comfortable way of being in your body, and either laying down, sitting down, whatever works for you. And with a smile, take a deep breath into your beautiful belly. And release that breath. And allow the air to flow into your body again. And let it go. And one more time. Deep, deep breath in. And letting go. And while you allow your breath to continue to flow, come home to yourself. That space, that sacred space where you're safe and that allows you to be present with what is. And with your breath and your presence in your sacred space, give your body permission to relax. Take a moment and feel any tension in your body and allow it to just melt into the earth. Relax that tension into the earth. Because she will always carry you. She always holds you. You don't have to hold yourself up right now. And even the deep, deep intrinsic muscles can relax. And with this relaxation, allow that sense of your sacred space become stronger. That space that holds you. That space that nurtures you. A space of stillness. And from that space of stillness, perceive that energy of the acorn ready to bust open and burst into its life as an oak tree. The energy of spring ready to burst forth. The energy of your projects to come to life even more. Just from that space of stillness, perceive that life energy ready to expand. And allow yourself to be in the awareness of the stillness and the utter life energy ready to burst forth. And allow the two of them to be present with you. Knowing that in this moment you don't have to do anything other than be. Be you. Be present. And in that presence, also become aware of your uniqueness, just like an acorn has the blueprint for a very unique oak tree. You too have a blueprint within you that is so unique to you. And it gives birth to itself every moment. And allow this energy of spring, this energy of new beginnings to wash through you, to wash through your DNA, your blueprint, and allow it to come alive. And you don't need to know what that is, just allow the energy to aliven you. And to wash away all those places where you have tried to be somebody that is not you, where you didn't follow your own blueprint. Just gracefully let it be transformed by this energy of new beginnings. Feel that life energy flowing through you gracefully and powerfully. Activating even more of you. And in all this, be also aware of the cauldron, the energy of the cauldron holding you. Your sacred space providing you that stability, that safety to do all of this, to allow life to flow through you. And if there are any areas in your life where you experience chaos or overwhelm, take a moment to surrender all your attachments, expectations to the flow of life. And like a child, to be curious, what will unfold? How will the acorn grow? How will your projects grow? How will that situation unfold? Add that playfulness and curiosity of a child to those areas in your life or in your body where you experience chaos, overwhelm, stress. And while all of this is unfolding in your sacred space, become aware of how you are part of a big web of life, constantly bringing forth the best, most beautiful, the most alive dynamics and unfoldings. Always bringing more life to life, even though it sometimes might not look that way. Just really perceive how you're part of this beautiful web of life unfolding in space and time. And allow yourself to be held, knowing you're not alone in this. Take a moment to consciously open to receive the energies, the resources, the caring that you desire, need, require to be fully you, to be the gift that you are on this beautiful planet. And with that, allow your energy, your uniqueness to flow into the world, into the web of life. And with your energy, holding those that need to be held, inspiring those that need to be inspired, nurturing, cheering on, being present with whatever it is that flows through you as a contribution. Allow that to flow through you, for you, and for the world. And together, let's take a moment in the awareness that by us shining our own unique light and energy into the world, we're welcoming the dawn of a new epoch on this planet, a new way of being, truly a new beginning. And while you are aware of the vastness of life, also be aware of your sacred space within it. Your breath nurturing your body, and your smile nurturing your being. Thank you for being you and being here on this planet in this time and space. Mm. Thank you.
Thank you, Sabine.